Sai Ram. A journey or search with a spiritual significance and meaning is a pilgrimage. If one has the slightest inclination to seek the spiritual path, Prasanthi Nilayam will attract him or her over and over again. For after all, isn't the ultimate goal of a spiritual journey Prasanthi, or supreme peace? That is why it is important that whenever we visit Prasanthi Nilayam, we treat it as a pilgrimage. Any pilgrimage has 3 stages. The first stage is when you learn about the place, delve into its history, which is nothing short of delving into his story, and develop reverence for it. There is faith that the journey to be undertaken is the most special one. The second stage is the actual stay at the place with the conviction that each and everything happening to oneself is part of a master plan that will help you in the spiritual journey. The final stage is to return to one's home carrying the place of pilgrimage in one's heart. Then one shares about the journey to others in the spirit of selflessness. I realize how perfectly Swami has set up the ashram to minimize distractions and put God first, at least for those few hours in the day. Prasanthi is set up to teach us we are not the body or the mind, something Swami has repeatedly told us, but difficult for us to grasp. It is set up to teach us not to take too seriously our irritations, judgments, and conditioning of the mind with all its likes and dislikes. Once Swami told a devotee before the construction of Prasanthi Nilayam, the Sai Pravesh, or the advent of Sai, will transform that region into Prasanthi Pradesh, a region of highest peace. And he said there will rise a bhavan or mansion where lakhs of people from all over India, from all over the world, will come and wait there for Sai Darshan. The bhavan mansion that Swami spoke on that day is the Mandir temple in Prasanthi Nilayam, the sacred abode of the Lord in the human form of Bhagavan Shri Sathya Sai Baba. The Mandir is the heartthrob of millions of people all over the world. Sri Kasturi, the biographer of Swami, writes about the Mandir, and he says, it has been the scene of countless transformations of character, revolutions in belief, confirmations of faith, curing of disease, calmings of temper, discarding of hatred, salvaging of souls, and reunions of hearts. Indeed, the Mandir today stands as a symbol of redemption of the world through the transformation of man. The Mandir is the nucleus of Sai's mission of Dharma Stapana. For me, Prasanthi Nilayam is home. I am fortunate to be born into a Sai family that came to Swami in the 1940s. My fondest memories of Prasanthi Nilayam are when my brother and I used to go every summer growing up and have interactions with Swami. Whether it was the amazing bhajans we heard by the students or the beautiful plays by the various groups visiting, we were always very excited to go there and see our beloved Lord. We used to visit our grandparents in Bangalore and make several visits to Prasanthi Nilayam while we were in India. One sweet memory is when Swami called us for an interview when we were in middle school. We asked Swami if he could sing in the Bhajan Mandir, and Swami was very happy and said yes to my brother and I. We were overjoyed by this amazing opportunity to sing in front of Swami. When we sat in the veranda and told the person in charge of the bhajans that Swami gave us permission to sing, the gentleman immediately said Swami has to tell me, otherwise you both cannot sing. My brother and I were heartbroken by the news, and we were praying to Swami to help us. Several minutes later, Swami with his beautiful form came to the veranda and told this gentleman, I have given permission for these boys to sing. Let them sing. We were overjoyed by this and grateful to Swami for allowing us to sing when we thought there was no hope. Swami also taught us the lesson of his omnipresence to us at the same time. This was very impactful for us at a young age. The story doesn't end there. We sang the bhajan Ramakrishna Prabhutu, and one line was too high for us, and we struggled a little bit on that high line. After the bhajan ended, my brother and I were feeling sad that we didn't sing that line properly. Swami again came out and stood right in front of us and said, Papam, I know that line was high for you, but you both sang with a lot of devotion. This is our loving Swami, always taking care of us and showing his infinite love to all of us, even when we mess up. It is important to continue to go to Prasanthi Nilayam to recharge our spiritual batteries. We all go to sporting events, concerts, and other things to satisfy our worldly happiness, but why not go to Prasanthi Nilayam to satisfy our spiritual happiness? Having gone there after Swami physically left his body, I can still feel a lot of spiritual energy and peace when I visit. It gives us all an opportunity to turn off our phones and contemplate on Swami by listening to the student bhajans, Vedas, and other cultural programs that happen there. I'm sure it will give you a lot of happiness and spiritual bliss when you visit. Jai Sai Ram.